Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final section of Turnabout Big Top, which is the penultimate case in Phoenix Wright Justice for All, the second Phoenix Wright game. I'm your host, Martin, and we have obviously been on this rough ride with Turnabout Big Top for a while now. This is why we actually picked up the number of streams we're going to do Phoenix Wright in a week. But we're almost through it now, so it's going to be a huge relief. Quickly going to thank people for following. Blade Quest 54, thank you for the follow. Joe, sorry if I'm saying this name wrong. Joao Cruz PTPT, I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Butimus, thanks for hosting. Grass25, thank you for the follow. Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. And Sion402, thank you for subscribing with Prime right off the bat. Stephanie, thank you for the 10 bits. Seriously, last stream I tallied about 5 other people on here, including me, who are having pet vet problems. So we get that totally, since you'll probably apologize early on like you normally do. Here is a response to that future apology. We have a lot of pets out there apparently not feeling well. Yeah. And thank you to Spectral Niltford for donating $100 overnight and leaving the message. Heard about Harley. Hope he gets better. It was really sweet to see him sticking so cuddly to your shoulder lately. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, and I should really quickly introduce my co-hosts just because obviously I don't want to keep them quiet this whole time. I'm also joined by Marin. Hi, Marin.
Hello. You should probably take the I broke my glasses off.
Oh.
I was gonna say, there's just like no context. I broke my glasses on the screen.
It's gone now.
But yeah, hello everyone. It's going, I mean, Harley is not feeling well, but it's going better than it was the last time we talked. But gay update. What is my gay update?
I thought you were going to talk more about Harley, but you immediately went to the gay update.
What is there to say? He's sick.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's understandable. It's understandable.
Anyway, gay update, I guess. Last night, while I was editing text at 11:45, it struck me very suddenly, and my heart broke in two as I realized that we haven't really heard Yuri Kotsky laugh ever. Not like truly laugh, like we've heard little tiny giggles, and that's cute, but like I want to hear that motherfucker guffaw. And
if you want to hear him ugly laugh.
Yeah, I just want to know what that sounds like, what that looks like, and what did it. But anyway, that was what I was haunted by until 3 a.m. And anyway, but also exciting news. I came across this posting for an Otome writing position, so I've been feverishly editing old stuff. I have a manuscript and a pilot, and also yes, I'm putting in ninja fan fiction and changing the names because it's AU anyway. Why the fuck not? But anyway, wish me luck. I'm hoping I can get my application out next week. I just need to write out a scenario. So also I want to, if we can, like, I want to ask a I wanted to know, like, do you if it's like they ask for like 800 or more words, do you think like 2000 isn't excessive, is it?
I don't think it's that bad, but
are they implying more like they want it to be around 800 words or 800 words
at
minimum?
least?
It says minimum.
Oh, then
so I assume 2000 is like that. To me, that's like, oh, that's a nice little arc.
Like, if they wanted it to be closer to 800, they wouldn't give you that kind of a number and then say minimum. They'd be like, don't go over 1,000 words or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And 2000 should be okay, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
Good.
Real quickly, Charlotte 2510, thank you for donating $25 and leaving a message. Hey, I know it's not much, but I hope it helps out. Sending my love to Harley. Thank you, Charlotte. We really appreciate it. That is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. It's not a trifling thing to just give money to help a friend, somebody you don't know, their cat who's not doing well. So thank you. I do appreciate that. And we're also joined, of course, by the ever wonderful Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
Hi. Hope everybody's doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be done with this case today.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then we get to move on
to some good stuff, and to a game that I've never played before after the next case.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's the main thing that I've been looking forward to, sitting down and playing these Phoenix Wright games, is that I gave up very early in, and I'm finally going to actually complete the set and
the
experience
first case
everything.
of the next game is going to be really fun.
I'm very excited. All right. Shall we dive in?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Turnabout Big Top Part 4-1 Trial. December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5.
Ooh, I have coffee.
Good morning, Max.
I was like, I'm gonna try something new today because I got 5 hours of sleep and have been worried about my cat.
It's coffee.
It's
Has
coffee.
anybody heard of it?
It's a white toasted white chocolate frappuccino with a
Ooh.
splash of cold blue.
Cold blue.
Cold blur.
Code blue. Ew.
Cold blue Mountain Dew.
Code blue Mountain Dew with toasted white chocolate frappuccino. Disgusting.
You know what we call Mountain Dew in my house? This was
Disgusting.
started by my roommate. No, we call it Kyle's milk.
Ew.
Because it just seems like that's what you would feed babies named Kyle.
A man named Kyle literally just messaged me on Discord, so this is like watching Luke drink the blue milk in Star Wars. I know you don't understand that. There's like a scene where he where he squirts the milk out the nipple and just drinks it. Anyway,
he's run out of shame.
He's like, "You're lucky I got pants on, bitch." And that's a mood. Oh,
That's a
yeah.
mood.
Oh yeah. Good morning, sweaties.
Demon Cross, thanks for donating $20. Hoping Harley feels better. Hope you three are doing all right too. Much love as always. Thank you, Demon. It's always good to hear from you, and thank you so much for your generosity. Oh gosh, Mama Carnage, thank you for donating $20. I know it's not much. Spent a lot this month, but as someone who has had a dog eat slug pellets last year and had to spend over £600 on emergency vet bills, I know the feeling, so I hope this helps towards Harley. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
And M-Glitch Gaming, thank you for the 20 bits. For any regular show fans, I'm now thinking of that Coffee Bean character, so coffee. I don't know what the character is. Take care, you all, and keep us updated on all the gays. We will.
Every single gay.
Every gay. Perfect Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. Firstly, sending love and healing vibes to Harley. I kind of have my own gay update. I've applied to be an LGBTQ representative at my work, as I want to help my co-workers feel as comfortable as I do at being open with who they are. Marin and LK, you guys are two of the people who inspired me to be there for people on their journeys, so thank you. That's really wonderful.
That's awesome.
Francisca. Just don't whip them.
Don't whip them.
That's all I gotta say.
Don't make
That's all
them
you gotta do. Don't whip them.
You can whip your straight coworkers. That's fine.
Yes.
That's wonderful, Francisca. And Smither, thank you for hosting. All right. And just as a heads up, we might still be having internet problems. I'm not sure. It didn't seem to happen last time, but it almost did. So keep an eye out. If we end up disconnecting, we'll probably reconnect real shortly.
Yeah, I feel like it's just that one little blip last time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And thankfully it didn't cut us off.
Rock Rulin, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Not much, but I still want to try and help out a bit, hoping Harley feels better soon. It really is a lot. You don't have to. You don't have to feel like it's not much. Like, that's a lot. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You don't seem like you're your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
I really hope that's Gumshoe or something.
I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, okay.
We should have guessed.
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
We see 3 question marks above a dialogue box, and we're just like, is it Gumshoe?
I was like, he could be giggling because he's showing a gun to another child or something.
Hey, Junior.
Regina!
How fabulous. My sweaty pie princess.
Yashi-chan, thanks for donating $20. Hoping that this helps for Harley. I know that is not too much, but pets mean everything to me. And I know that my heart hurts when I hear an animal is in pain or suffering. Thank you, Yashi-chan. I really appreciate everyone being so giving. I really do. Thank you.
Yeah.
We were, you know, obviously we were concerned about the money, but more than anything, we were concerned about Harley, and, you know, it means a lot to know that you guys are thinking about him too.
I have an important update.
Yeah.
He's sitting in the only sunbeam in the room.
Oh, Harley. Good lad.
You came to watch my performance today.
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this because you're gonna fucking fry.
Mo said that.
Word for word. So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess. You'll fly at the end?
What the hell's going on?
You good?
Oh my god, I didn't put on deodorant. Okay, it's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweaties?
What a way to find out.
Yeah, just full on armpits in the tiniest room in the house.
Good God.
Huh?
I think my sweaty pie princess doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is. Stephanie Sunshine,
This
thanks.
is when... Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. It would be interesting if the characters had costume changes, like in COD they would actually wear circus elegant suits and stuff. Do they put that in the game in the later games? I don't know. Do they have specific outfits for
No,
COD?
I think it's just everybody always wears the same outfits. That'd be
Yeah.
interesting, though.
Yeah.
It would be cool, especially if
Yeah.
like Phoenix had casual clothes when he like gets caught off guard and is investigating something at the last second
Yeah.
on the first day.
I mean, games 5 and 6, you can choose different outfits if you want.
Yeah, but
So you can go into court in casual clothes if you'd like.
But
Soupy, you
but
were going to
yeah,
say something
I
before.
guess they don't.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think Max is finally realizing that this may be a child he's talking about.
Yeah. Indeed.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience. Bye-bye.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick?
Did we ever end up
Fucking
using
stupid.
the bust of Max for anything? I know we still have a picture of it somewhere. Yeah, Max 2 bust. Was that used for anything?
I think we showed it to some people.
It's coming up.
Okay. Oh no. Top of the morning to ya! Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo! How low can you go? Mo? Top of the morning to you, governor! Top of the morning. That's the ticket! Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function! Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk!
Oh my, thank you. Milk was a bad choice.
So how are you today, right? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm gonna face up against the real criminal. You mean Acro?
Huh? You think he did it? What the fuck, man?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already.
I think his brother is the one that has guts to spare.
Dun-dun.
Oh. Because he got eat?
Yeah, he's dead.
Is he dead? Is he not in a coma?
He's in a coma still.
Okay, he's vegetated to death.
Wildfire Vivi, thank you so much for the $20. From me and Stolas99. And thank you to Stolas. He's part of the LK family and a very... Oh, for Harley. He's part of the LK family and a very important one at that, so we all love him loads. Yeah, Harley's very important. He's a very good cat. He's a lovely little man. He is Ichiban. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can with other witnesses. Laura Benz, thank you for donating $20. Treat Harley to some leather pants after his trip to the vets. Wish Kitty and you well. He would look good. And Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. Is it bad that I have literally no interest in who's done it or if they even convict anyone?
Oh, stand
End it.
Just get us
end
through.
it.
Just get us to the end.
Phoenix just walks into court. He's like, Judge, I can't do this anymore.
Judge, do any of us really care?
Judge is like, I don't think so.
It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can with other witnesses. Sorry, what were you saying, Marin?
He's cleaning himself.
Harley is?
Oh.
That's a good sign.
Is he still in the sunbeam?
Yeah,
Mr.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
he's a good man. What are you gonna do then, Nick? What the?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare.
Is that what you call it?
Guessing and clicking on random things?
Terrorizing witnesses until they break, I think.
He admits it now.
M Glitch Gaming, thank you for the 10 bits. I have a strong love of chocolate milk, but I always end up drinking it too fast to make it last. Such is my curse. Like Phoenix's curse is to know Mo the Clown.
You know where the best chocolate milk is? At the LA Fair. They have they milk the cows there and then they make the chocolate milk there and it's really good.
They just serve up raw milk right there?
Not like raw milk, but they have demonstrations on everything that milk happens.
Okay, so they milk the cows right there, but they're serving you pasteurized milk.
Yes, I assume so.
Okay, good. I hope so.
It has a label, a nutrition label and everything. And
Okay, good.
I assume it's because non-pasteurized is illegal, right?
It's not. I don't know about California. It's not illegal in some states, but it's it's not good.
I see.
People try to market it as a health drink, and they'll be like,
But
"Oh,
it
it's
has,
so good for you," but it can easily make you sick.
Yeah. There's lots of things that happen with udders.
Monument to Awfulness, thank you for the 5 bits. Were you able to procure any Viennese whirls? They may also be called Viennese swirls. It's okay if not, but that's okay. No, not grabbed any yet. I'm gonna have to let me go on Amazon right now and see if they are available. But
I got a Frappuccino and it doesn't taste like ass.
oh, I see some Waitrose vanilla Viennese swirls. I'll leave that on my browser just so I remember. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. I will accept a verdict on anyone as long as we can burn Trilo and shove Mo. Have we not shoved Mo enough? Mr. Lucky 13. No.
He's still showing himself in our face.
That's
so
true.
no,
He's still around.
Yeah.
We must return the favor.
Mr. Lucky, thank you for the 20 bits. Nintendo missed an opportunity not letting Martin play Herlock Sholmes in the upcoming Ace Attorney game, in my opinion. Well, I appreciate that. Maybe if I'd still lived in England, I might have had a shot. I don't know.
I'm sure the man they got is very capable.
I'm sure he's very good. And LTrain4444, thank you for the 50 bits. So I get Wednesday, Phoenix Wright, Among Us, Gaming Thursday, and a trip back to the circus on Friday. Christmas definitely came early for me, and best wishes to little Harley. Thank you, LTrain. And Stephanie, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, I wanted to mention, so I was watching the last stream of this before you started here, and even though I was watching it, I literally forgot that Martin was doing the voice of Mo. You are that good. Your face is on here, but I forgot you were involved. That's impressive. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's the biggest compliment. I do appreciate it. I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past aggro and to the truth.
Stream seems to be freaking out a little bit.
Stream's freaking out?
Someone just said in the chat, and it's
yeah.
Well,
a little
what
messed
happened?
up for me too.
Oh.
The quality just went down real bad, but it's coming back.
Yeah, it's gone down again. Yeah, the internet quality is really bad right now. It might be because we're doing this at the same time as Bill is recording?
Possibly, but I mean, he's hardwired, so...
I mean, I don't know how that affects it.
Obviously,
Apologies.
the amount of devices on Wi-Fi can affect... The amount of devices on Wi-Fi can affect it.
Well, give me an update.
I refreshed. It seems to be okay right now.
It seems to be okay.
Yeah, it's come back. Almost back to normal.
Apologies, guys. There is going to be some fluctuations just because it looks like the bit rate is really low. But I'll keep you guys... Just keep me updated. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past acro and to the truth. Monument to Awfulness.
Today we rely on evidence.
Today. Monument to Awfulness, thank you for the 5 bits. I would highly recommend the Mr. Kipling ones. They're exceedingly good. Who is Harley, and whoever they are, if they're important to you and something is wrong, I wish them all the best. Harley is our oldest cat. He's
13.
He's one of the best cats I've ever met. He is so cuddly. He's an old grumpy man, but he loves a cuddle, and he loves people. You may have seen him jumping up on my shoulder.
We adopted him when he was 7, and I met him when he was 6 when I was volunteering with the rescue, and nobody adopted him. And then one of our cats died, and I was like, I know the cat. I know what cat we should get, and that was Harley.
And you were right. He's great.
We've had him for 6 years, and he's a great man.
All right, here we go. Oh, Large Father V, thank you for the 100 bits. Pets are important members of a family. Harley is a good kitty, and we hope Harley gets well soon. Same.
He give good hugs.
He give the best hugs.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want you to
God, the fucking clown!
Sorry. Sorry I exist.
Sorry I bothered you with my friendship.
I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then
God, he's
she'll
even worse now.
finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 5 bits. I haven't seen that happen before. Just the video looked weird. Could still hear you and was in real time. Just went all blurry and color changed. Kind of remind me of the
weird.
Twilight Zone. It was new, just so you know what it was doing this time. I appreciate it, Stephanie. I'm not sure why that happened. But yeah.
It looked like as if someone made an abstract painting of your stream, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was like still, the paint was running.
Yeah.
Like you were watching it on a kaleidoscope or something.
Yeah.
Or on shrooms.
I've seen Midsommar. I know what it's like to be on acid. Oh. No, but seriously, don't do drugs.
You want us to make sure Regina watches? That's kind of weird, dude.
Ryu Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. Hopes for Harley. Thank you. And Derek
Yeah.
Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. Hello, LK. How is Harley? He just got back from the vet. He got a shot because they think he might have intestinal disease.
Yeah, we ran just about every test and got x-rays and everything, the works last night, and everything came back normal, didn't show anything. So right now we're waiting to take a specific blood test to see if his B12 levels are low. If they're low, then he has intestinal disease. If they are not low, then we need to go and get some sort of ultrasound
Another test,
done,
yeah,
I think.
ultrasound, yeah.
Yeah, so it's another expensive procedure, and it's only done on specific days of the week. So,
Tuesdays and Thursdays, yeah.
yeah, so we figured we'd get that one test done and just kind of wait it out and see how he reacts to medication. And hopefully it is just a sinus infection, but he's also lost 2 pounds in like the last 3 weeks, so he's pretty rough.
Yeah,
But
he's not doing great.
we're taking care of him. He's doing okay.
Yeah, he's still purring and hugging, and he's still the same lovely cat. It's
That's
just,
all good signs.
yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to eat, which is really weird.
Well, he has a sinus infection, right? You know how like cats' whiskers are really sensitive, so sometimes they'll eat like food from the middle of their bowl but not go to the edges because it kind of hurts to go to the edges. Does he do that?
I don't know. I mean, when he's not feeling well, because he only has like 3 teeth, and he normally does
Oh.
pretty well on his own with dry food.
Mhm.
But when he doesn't feel well, like he needs someone there basically encouraging him to eat. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the cause of that is, or if he
Mm.
just really feels like he needs that attention. So,
Mm.
but yeah.
Large Father V, thank you for the 400 bits. It's not much, but hopefully this will help with the vet bills. That's a lot. Thank you, Large Father V. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amon5678, thank you for the 10 bits. If this was a Phoenix Wright versus Edgeworth trial, making Regina watch would take on a whole new meaning. Yes, it would. And Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. Maybe put a Harley update where the I broke my glasses post used to be. I think everyone wants to know when they come in. We all relate. I told you how many pets we all have that are sick. You're right. I feel like maybe a text update would be hard to convey exactly what the situation with Harley is with a small text blurb on the screen, and plus it would a lot of people who don't know about Harley would start asking who's Harley, and you know, I'm happy to talk about it. I just don't know if I want to keep repeating it throughout the stream.
Just put Harley equals my cat. Harley equals sick.
Sick equals bad.
Sick equals bad.
Get
Sad
better,
face.
Harley.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the suggestion there. Rairu Korika, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm having a little PTSD from this, actually. My 11-year-old dog I'd raised since he was 3 days old had a similar thing happen where we took him to the vet and he passed away the next morning before I ever got to give him his meds. I'm really sorry about that, Rairu. That's not a pleasant experience. I'm really sorry.
No. That's the worst part about having pets is it is like you're basically signing up to get your heart broken eventually.
Yeah.
It's just a
That
matter
and
of
like when they're
when.
feeling bad, they can't tell you, things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It just
Did you say this line?
I did.
Okay. Yes. Also, I appreciate Sir Strawhat's
It
line.
always comes back right when we're having a serious conversation.
Sorry I exist. I've just been pondering my existence and purpose, just like Mewtwo in Pokemon the movie.
I hate everything.
God.
Shout out to Sir Strawhat. Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. I brought the annoying child with me, the annoying clown.
What is that supposed to mean?
She needs to know that when people die, people die when they're killed.
That's it.
I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
That's just fucking nonsense.
This child needs to grow up.
I believe in spanking people for comedy.
Okay. Rock Ruin, thank you for the 10 bits. Let's get through all this horrible experience of a trial for Harley. And Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. I know the feeling with sick pets. My youngest dog had something wrong with her, but the vets say nothing is wrong, and it's so stressful because she's constantly bloated with diarrhea. Fingers crossed for Harley. And Damned Judge, thank you for the 95 bits. I know how it is for a pet to not be doing well. I lost my chinchilla just before the start of this year. Picked him up and took him home and went back to work. Come home to him, passed away. Hope Harley is doing well. I'm sorry you had that experience, Damned Judge. And thank you for the support. But I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Oh, Rabrak Dev, thank you for donating $100. Giving a bit more for those who can't but wish to. Don't worry, euro/dollar rate is good. Love to all you beautiful people, including you, chat. Stay strong, Marin and LK. Thank you, Rabrak Dev. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
You guys are being so giving.
I mean, we were talking about maybe doing like a fundraiser or something like that, but at this rate, we might not need to.
I
Gotta
mean,
keep going with Ace Attorney.
yeah.
I guess so.
All right. December 30th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
I was telling Soupy and Martin before all this, though. I was like, please God, let us get through this fucking trial. I don't want to end this day and still have the circus looming over my
Right.
God.
head. I'm ready.
The court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
Blah, blah, blah. Prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. Beach.
What's the meaning of this?
I just felt like calling you a bitch. Anyway, we have discovered a new eyewitness, or shall I say, a new... Oh, no, wait. We have discovered a new... You know what? You understand what I'm saying. There's a
Tomato,
witness-
tomato, you know?
Tomato, potato, tomato, potato.
One that Maximilian Galactica saw fly off from the
No.
scene of the crime. One
No.
that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Do frappuccinos make words jump around off the screen, or is that just my
What did they
brain?
put in your frappuccino, Marin?
Maybe my brain is just misfiring from this fucking week.
Oh gosh. Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for donating $100. And Vampiro, thank you for giving 1,000 bits. And Ltrain4444, thank you for the 40 bits. We'll look forward to when Harley is well enough to jump on Martin like Regent the Tiger does to Phoenix. He is a bit of a tiger, isn't he? Yashi-chan138, thank you for the 13
He's a
bits.
panther.
He is a panther, that's right. I am the same way as well. I had 2 pets die from cancer, and my cat Tigger died in my arms from stomach cancer, but she was not in any pain. It really broke my heart, even making me cry now just remembering it. Well, just know all of you who have pets or have lost pets, they know that you love them, and they'll always remember that. That's the important thing. All right, one that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off. Perhaps it would be best for Marin if this whole case was erased from her memory like Mewtwo did to Ash at the end of the Pokemon movie.
Will. Shit.
But you won't remember why.
Harley, you want in? Come on, big boy.
Order.
I got distracted because Harley was like, I want to come in and sit on Fat Cat.
Fat Cat is healing.
Fat Cat is healing. Harley went up.
I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. You hear him? Oh, okay, hang on.
Poor little lad.
Okay.
You helping him?
Yeah, he wanted to get up on me.
Oh.
An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises.
Francisca, thank you for the 10 bits. I hope this is taken in the comforting way it is intended. But to everyone who has lost pets, please know they'll be waiting for you on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge when it is time, and they will be so happy to see you again. It's a sweet sentiment.
In fact, my detectives stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Parzelfall, thank you for the 500 bits. For the poor kitty. Off topic, but are you aware that Twitch now does official animated emotes now? I'd heard about this. That's pretty crazy. I'd have to look into that. I'd love some animated emotes. Poor Gumshoe. Why is it poor Gumshoe?
Very well. Because
He was up all night.
Oh.
making a map.
Yeah. Please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. I'm a circus performer. The coolest job there is. Wow, these animated emotes are blowing my mind.
Whoa. Does anyone have any Yuri on Ice animated emotes? I need to see if you do. You are obligated by the law to show me. Or Skate, or Ace Attorney, or just, you know what I like.
Yeah, and if we find out later on that you had them and you didn't show them, like,
You will be
you're under
arrested.
arrest.
Yeah. We will fucking put you on trial.
So don't be lying to us now.
Name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro.
I can't get over the dingling.
Dingling.
It's just...
I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits and getting us on a hype train with the question, how long until she whips Acro?
Hype train for Harley. If we get to level 50, Harley magically becomes better.
Yeah.
Harley, and then Phoenix and Miles kiss.
He will get better because Phoenix and Miles will kiss.
My crops are watered. My depression
That's all
is
he wants
cured.
to see.
My face is clear. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. See, Mo is on the 1st floor.
Yep.
Yes.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 100 bits. Hashtag Harley Train. And Perfect Francisca, thank you for the 10 bits. The power of gay love cures all.
Hype for Harley. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you like to tell us what you witnessed?
Okay.
What?
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 100 bits. Are you going to do a GoFundMe for Harley or just a subathon? My initial thought was just to do a subathon, but I don't know exactly how. I don't know which would be the.
It'll kind of depend on how much more.
That's
we
the
need
thing.
To spend
We need
too.
to get to a point where we know what the situation is, because we still don't know what's wrong. So we have to figure out what we need to do. Ninja Warlord, thank you for those 100 bits. I really appreciate it. But
judge.
we'll keep you updated. Oh, the judge! He's animated.
Oh.
That's amazing.
It's the law.
And Anonymous, thank you for whoever that is. Thank you for donating $50 and saying hashtag Harley Train. They donated
Harley
anonymously.
Train.
Harley Train.
He's getting good chin scratches right now. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but
It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window.
Mama Carnage, thanks for the 10 bits. Who let these birds in the courtroom? And
They're his emotional support birds. They're allowed.
and Butimus, thank you for the 15 bits. Hashtag Harley Train.
Harley train. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like.
what a babe.
To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left to explain. All that's left
Oh,
is to
sorry.
explain. Oh, shit.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
Another man cutting off a woman.
I'm sorry.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh,
Almost got me there.
YJ Dueling, thanks for raiding. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome.
Howdy, howdy. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, dead. Yeah, you don't like it when I say that name.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the prosecution telling you the name of Miles Edgeworth? Do you have any trouble hearing that name at all?
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? You're a
pushed the
fucking
Edgeworth button.
clown.
Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination.
Harley man.
Pirate Queen 1, thank you for the follow.
What a man.
So I'll just press everything. I'll push this disabled
think
guy
so.
down.
Yeah, push him
Okay,
down.
Pushing him down.
That'll win you points.
You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct?
That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains?
X the Dark One, thank you for raiding with a party of 19. Appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. I saw you were just chatting there.
Iterashai.
I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Once they let me out of my room. Haha. Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers.
Sometimes.
Occasionally. Ow!
The witness will proceed with his testimony.
All right. A thump. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right?
Yes. Fucked up, isn't it?
And you said that you were resting in bed,
That is correct.
but you were still able to hear a sound from outside.
I was indeed.
Pressing acro doesn't seem to get results. Maybe something was contradictory with what he just said. I don't know if there was.
I don't think on that one.
No.
What's the matter, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. She's getting ready. She wants to see some of that Mountain Dew flying. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Maybe he had the window open or something. It's possible. Oh,
Nope, you okay?
Yes, I'm just slowly dying. It's fine.
okay. Are you sure it was a human
Aren't we
being?
all?
Hmm.
It could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure.
A large action figure. Phoenix,
Well,
no one else has life-size action figures
Right.
except for you.
Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible.
Is it?
The mannequin isn't plausible,
Possible.
but the action figure is?
You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phil Collins. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night.
Ltrain4444, thank you for the 100 bits. At Perfect Francisca, I'm assuming you mean a certain manager. Who's talking about what? Oh, I say, Perfect Francisca says, I just want this trial to end so we can get my girl. Oh, I'm going to be thirsty next case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Granny's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say this line?
Yeah.
I believe it was a human.
Damn, I just strengthened his testimony. I wonder if Acro's statement jives with the facts.
I think nothing. I think if we press all of them, we're just going to get like the same
Okay, the same outcome.
thing. Yeah, but I think I know what to do on which one.
Okay.
What's the matter, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction. I should tread lightly. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Maybe it was one of those life-sized Evangelion figures. Yes, it was a giant
Do they
Asuka Langley
know?
Soryu.
I think we press this one, and this is the one where we say there's a contradiction.
You were checking out his butt? Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 5 bits. Is it winter? Is the window open being weird? Was the window open? I think we just asked if it was.
I think
I don't know if they said the window's open. I think they were
No.
just talking about the curtains.
They were
But
just-
it is,
Yeah.
it is the end of December, so maybe it's too cold.
The light in your room was turned off then, right?
That's true. I was going to bed after all.
So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window?
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
But he wasn't wearing the hat, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because it fell off and it was found at the crime scene.
Yeah. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony.
Here, buddy, why don't you lay down? I know.
There is a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. So Straw Hat is dropping the Mewtwo facts.
Ouch. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Should we question those birds he has with him? It wouldn't be the first time after all.
True.
If they've seen shit, they need to speak up. Oh, I think I forgot to thank the Jester F for following about 5 minutes ago. My bad, sorry. Thank you.
Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
The hat.
The hat.
Yeah.
Oh, Harley. Okay.
You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. You okay?
Yes, I just had cat claws down my cleavage. It's fine.
Do you stand by that?
What do you mean?
The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window.
Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night.
Boop, 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 boop.
That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in.
Boop, boop,
Well, you
boop,
still should have done it.
Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me.
That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats?
No, This is handmade, one-of-a-kind model. No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand.
Charge him with fibbing.
Illegal fibbing.
Order, order.
Hang on a second. Cat got snot on my glasses.
Oh, Harley.
Okay. Like always, someone has to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth. Now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
So my assumption is that they had Phoenix Wright say that line about not doing a usual psychological warfare because they were telling you, you can't just throw random shit at these people. You'll get punished.
Yeah, or like, it won't really help you to press too much.
Right, okay. So,
But,
Acro's the real culprit?
yes.
He has a grudge? Oh.
Is he?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Right, did we...
He's definitely...
Sorry. Francisca, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, so now perjury exists. Yeah.
No, it's fibbing.
It's fibbing now. Your Honor. On this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion...
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Third-degree fibbing.
Mama murder.
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Myoto is one of a kind as well.
Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor. Deadly serious.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's how deadly it is. I'm deadly serious, and it's gonna kill
Sorry.
Francisca.
My apologies, I inhaled a frappuccino. I think your trips to the circus have served you well.
Francisca shows up 5 minutes late to court with Starbucks in her hand.
Hello, bitches, I'm finally here. Let's get started. You seem to remember how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds.
You know, I think if they make a live-action Phoenix Wright and they have to cast Francisca, just put Meryl Streep in like a schoolgirl outfit, and you've done it.
Ew.
Not like
Ew.
the kink thing.
Ew. No, but ew. I don't want to see like a 70-year-old woman in a fucking schoolgirl outfit.
But you want
Ew.
Mads Mikkelsen to play
That's
Edgeworth.
Meryl Streep.
That's not the same at all. Are you fucking...
You don't think Meryl Streep is on the same level as The Range as Mads Mikkelsen?
You don't think that a woman in a schoolgirl outfit
Well, when
has
I-
a history of fetishization that does not exist
When
with
I
a
said
character like
schoolgirl
Miles
outfit.
Edgeworth?
When
And
I-
that by me telling saying I want Mads Mikkelsen, that's like the greatest fucking compliment that I could ever bestow on a human male.
I think
Mister.
Meryl Streep could do it.
That's not the point. The point is, should Meryl Streep do it? And I don't want Meryl Streep anywhere near a schoolgirl outfit.
Okay. Did you say this?
That's like Helen Mirren in a schoolgirl outfit.
I think she could do it.
She could do it.
Again, it's not the argument of could.
In fact, now I want to see that.
They'd look good. That's not the argument. I just don't want to infantilize old women.
All right. I just
boy.
reached for an outfit in my mind that would say, this is a young woman. Because if I just said, in a lawyer outfit, it would be like, that's
Maybe like
not funny.
ripped jeans.
Okay,
Or
sure.
with
Yes.
poofy sleeves.
Ripped jeans definitely say Francisca.
Yeah.
Definitely say younger. But you're gonna say poofy sleeves and gloves. How about that?
Sure.
A whip.
Glitch Gaming, thank you for the 10 bits. Children behavior, I'm turning this case back to square one.
No.
Oh no, fuck.
Harley's eating?
No, he like took one lick and then I think he noticed I got excited.
Well, you gotta stop watching
You
him.
scared him. Yeah.
Well, I already said that line.
Okay. Megan Fox is Francisca? I don't know. Although I guess, yes. If we're talking casting age inappropriate, yes.
Oh, ow. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to be almost be scary. Terrifying.
He's staying rather calm and collected. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things.
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous.
Zero context. Thank you for the 400 bits. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
For some reason, these glasses... Oh, she's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man.
Phoenix is a poopy head.
Forgot about that.
See that, Mr. Dr. Phil Collins, Mr. Dr. Poopy Head?
Mr. Doctor.
If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power.
Francisca, thanks for the 10 bits. Who let this child into a murder trial?
Hey, you're a poopy head.
Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. Well, bitch, you're fucking wrong.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? He did not.
Wrong.
He didn't?
He did not.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. I bet you Phoenix was a poopy head, was said by Maya.
She just throws her voice to the other side of the room.
Ltrain4444, thank you for the 20 bits. Phoenix is a poopy head. Phoenix, well, you would be too with all these birds flying around you. So he didn't have an accomplice. Okay.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Wait, what? Didn't I say they didn't?
She's
Yeah,
making an
you're good.
assumption.
Yeah.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. I'm doubling down on being a poopy head.
Tripling down even. Order? Order? What the? What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick.
Now I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
All right, then let's do it.
Mr. Fair. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, correct?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. That's Mr. Poopy Head, attorney at law to you. And Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. Death by bird attack. It's obvious. Oh. Are we still live? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, it's lagging. I can hear you.
I can hear you, but it looks like the stream stopped.
Oh.
Hopefully it's just like the little blip from last time. Seems to be
there we
back.
go.
We're back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened, guys. We
I
had
think
a bit weird instability
Oh.
there.
Oh, now it's doing the weird thing again.
Yeah, it's doing that
Fainting
weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm sure it'll come back.
Apologies, guys.
It probably just needs a couple minutes.
Just give it a sec. Not sure what's going on.
I'm gonna check on Harley. I'll be right back.
Sure, no worries.
I don't know if I should just like keep watching it to see if it comes back or try to refresh.
I don't think refreshing will do anything. I have a live window open now. Yeah, it's still being weird.
Oh, I see.
Just
Much
give it a
better
minute.
right now. Mostly clear.
Yeah, it does look clear now. Apologies, guys. I'm not sure why that's happening. Internet's being weird. But it looks
At
like
least
we're
it's
back
not
to
like
normal.
fully being disconnected
Indeed,
like the last
indeed.
time. So, yeah, it's an improvement.
Yes. Marin, are you back? Okay. Give it a
I
minute.
don't think so.
Ugh. Yeah, you guys should still be seeing a live stream right now. I apologize for the visual glitches.
Yeah, it's just like it seems to be mostly normal again for me. It's just like slightly low quality, but that's all.
Yeah, I like to think that it's just the residual side effect of staying with this Turnabout Big Top for too long.
Probably. Even the stream's just like, oh.
Yeah. Did someone capture Mewtwo's estranged clone cousin missing? No? The trial's starting to glitch out.
That's my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I always loved Missing No.
Now, what is the deal with Missing No? Because I've heard about it, but I know it's a weird thing, right?
So back when there was only like 150 or 151 Pokemon in like Red and Blue, there was this glitch where you talk to a guy in one of the like early towns in those games, and then you go to another town, and then you just like surf up and down the shore of this town, and you can encounter Missingno, which is like a glitch Pokemon, and if you actually catch it, it will like mess up the graphics like in the whole game.
Huh.
And if you save it that way, like you're just stuck.
Now, you said you had to talk to a guy before it happened?
Yeah, it's like there's a very specific like a few steps that you have to do before you can actually go and find Missingno.
Huh. Okay.
But also, like, you could find Missingno, and you could also find Pokemon that were over level 100, when 100 was the cap.
Nice.
It was really weird.
Very strange. Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. It's kind of cool, like if Picasso and Salvador Dali collaborated on a pixelated painting together. I assume you're talking about the stream glitch there. And
Yeah.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. Orvon Karma snipped the cables to the camera. She might be doing that on a Frappuccino frenzy. I apologize for causing stream issues. As you know, it's in my name to cause glitches unless you're after missing no. Says M Glitch Gaming. All right, we ready, Marin?
Yeah, I got him to eat a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's just trying to find out where he wants to lay down. Oh, buddy.
When the crime was committed, where exactly was Mr. Dingling?
Well, I don't think he was outside because there was no.
Nope.
He's in his.
You're correct.
Okay. He's where he said he was.
Yep.
He was obviously here the entire time.
That's Acro's room?
Pretty simple, huh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. There's only one answer to that. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
Oh, what? Are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingling? It's an interesting theory.
Yeah. That's it?
Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it.
Missing No did have a place in the Pokedex. It was number 0.
I believe so, yeah.
So this was just a glitch?
Yeah, it was just a graphical glitch, and like the name of it was Missingno, as in missing number.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, interesting. And,
And it's literally just like blocky, glitchy graphics is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. I'd rather not read the message if it's all right by you.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer.
You've got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Fabby. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Most said that he saw Max, didn't he?
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
What is it?
I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
How did he do it? How'd he do that? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here.
She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. Sorry about the trippiness, guys. I'm not sure why that keeps happening.
Weird.
It seems to come and go. I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster. And he killed the ringmaster while he was in his room. No doubt about it.
Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright.
Can't present
like-
evidence now?
You can.
I can.
You can, yeah.
Everybody can just pretend that they broke their glasses like you did last time.
Yes.
I mean, it's okay. You guys can have...
Everybody, break your glasses in solidarity.
Yeah.
You guys
Even
can
though
have...
he has glasses and more.
Snap them in half right now.
You guys can have...
Step on them.
You guys can have fun with it. I don't want to discourage you guys talking about the weird visuals. It's just that I can't do anything about it right now. Stephanie
Seems to
Sunshine...
be okay now.
Yeah, it seems to be whenever the internet stability drops. And when I say stability, I mean like when the bit rate goes down to like 50 kilobytes, which is happening for some reason. Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 5 bits. Run the race to finish the case. Maybe we can outrun the weird graphics if we're fast enough. I'm going to present some evidence.
Run.
So what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Barry?
Well...
Have any guesses? You
yes.
mentioned it earlier.
Oh, I did?
You did.
The bust?
Yeah.
Oh. No, oh, of course. That makes sense. Okay, I had no idea how any of this tied together to kill someone, but now this kind of is starting to make sense.
I think I get it now.
Mama Carnage,
Yeah, I remember some of this stuff. I actually remember, I feel like, more than I thought I did.
I remembered who did it, and only
Yeah.
because it was a surprise. But yeah.
Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. Think of it this way, chat. We could have acid trips or buffering stream. You decide.
True.
All right, I'm going to present the bust.
Go for it. Present your bust. What's that? A picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bust?
It's quite a large bust. And because it is life-sized, it is also a very, very heavy.
Oh my god, a life-sized bust. Heavy.
Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a 3rd-story window.
Ah!
I hope we don't get into trouble for showing a large bust on a Twitch stream. See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust.
See, would a straight man describe another man's chest as ample?
Absolutely not. Maybe- he didn't even say no homo.
So we know it's homo.
Yeah, exactly. Order, order.
Sorry, I was just checking the stream.
You're good. So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster?
Hey, LaFage. a rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. I don't know if it's fair to say it would be incredibly easy.
Yeah.
You need a guy to be stood in the exact spot.
Well, you'll see.
Could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Luke the boss.
Look at the witness. He's buff as fuck.
He's buff. Luke...
Excuse me, he has 2 dumbbells in his room, so
Yeah.
he's clearly
that's
ripped.
true. Luke the boss, thank you for the 2 bits. As the Pharaoh would say, all of the homo. And Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. LK, you have an ample chest. Yeah, I can't lie, I do have the man boobs. Alright.
Never mind.
I don't know if you missed... Well, I mean, as far as the case goes, Darth Maduro, you missed that we're now accusing Acro of committing the murder by using the bust of Maximilian Galactica, somehow. Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well,
I was at a loss for words.
And so were you for a second there, Maya.
Sorry, Harley was trying to get off my lap.
He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, 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 Acro.
I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Pathy.
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. We had a horrible scare with our ragdoll cat about a year ago. He ate some thread that got caught in his intestines and wrapped around his tongue, and he would not eat. After a $3,000 surgery, we still have him today. Well, I'm glad you have him still. I hope he's recovered okay. Sorry about the amount of money you had to spend on that. But they love you. And their love...
cats just be eating stupid things
Cats
sometimes.
be eating stupid things.
Yeah, I feel so bad whenever, like, I correct the animals and then I remember that they try and kill themselves all the time. Not on
Yeah.
purpose. They just are so stupid and you're just like, why?
Testimony, you say?
Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. Is that how you spell ruse?
I don't think it is. I think it's just R-U-S-E,
No,
isn't it?
yeah, R-U-S-E.
You're using it as a rouse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Come on. Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
Harley.
Everything okay? I assume Marin's not at the keyboard right now.
Yes, you sound a little far away.
Give him a minute.
Yeah.
Sounds like Harley's being a bit of a handful. Rouse, verb, bring out of sleep, awaken. Yes, I don't think that's...
Yeah, I
what
don't think that
they
applied in
meant
this
there.
that particular sentence.
Samurai Tiger, thank you for the 10 bits. Hello, Martin. Got in late. Sorry. Oh, we're late as well. Don't worry about it. I know this has probably been asked today, but how is Harley? We got him back. We got the results back from his first vet visit. Well, it's technically his second vet visit, but the vet visit from yesterday. And they didn't find anything conclusive, so they had to run a quick test on him today because they want to sort of check to see if he's got like a B12 deficiency or something, and then they can rule that out and see if, because they think he might have intestinal disease, so they're trying to discern whether they can see any signs of that. But they can only give him the the test for that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm not sure what's going on out. I think Marin came downstairs and went outside. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, he peed? Oh, poor Harley.
Being pretty restless, and I should have let him out.
Oh. Sounds like Harley just peed.
Oh.
But he probably just hadn't gone pee for a while, and we had him stuck in a room without a cat box, unfortunately. So that's our mistake, I think. Glitch Gaming, thank you for the 10 bits. Story time. We're going to be on a bit of a break, I think, while Marin takes care of Harley. Story time. My mom used to bring my niece to a babysitter. Then one day, the babysitter's nephew was having some issues and kicked out her husband and kids. So the kids, not wanting a small kitten to go hungry, put her in my mom's car when they were helping put my niece in the car seat. My mom didn't notice until she got home with a tiny kitten. We named her Mini Oreo. And Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. I had a dog that had intestines of steel. She would routinely eat whole socks, underwear. One time we found $150 in cash out there. She neurotically liked to strip the plastic off metal twist ties and the glass off small Christmas lights. Oh, wow. It was frustrating, but she never hurt herself. Eventually, it was old age that got her. I'm glad that she lived to an old age, at least. Yeah, pets get into some stupid things. They can they'll put some stupid things in their mouths sometimes, but they seem very oddly resilient.
I had a dog that stole 2 sticks of butter off the counter once.
Oh, really?
And she just ate them.
Gosh.
Basically.
Oh my gosh.
I never found evidence of the wrappers anywhere.
Might have gone in there as well. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Did they give him appetite stimulators? Yes, they did. They gave him an appetite stimulator, and we also gave him some cream that was supposed to rub in his ears to stimulate his appetite as well. So he's got a bunch of appetite stimulators going for him, because, yeah, he is refusing to eat a little bit. Sir Straw Hat, thank you for... Oh, sorry, a shifting discussion to a different variety of cat for a second. How was hashtag Toss Kaiser yesterday? That was a fun Among Us game, a series of games. We were trying the new 15-player mode for Among Us, where you can have 3 killers. And it wasn't as chaotic as I was expecting it to be. And weirdly, in the first game we did, I figured out who all the killers were. Like, we all kind of figured it out, but I just guessed that Grant was the killer, even though he hadn't killed anybody, and I was right. And then we got the next 2 out in the next 2 voting sessions, so that was like a perfect game for the well, not perfect since a lot of us died, but for the good guys in the first one. And then I think in the second or third game, I was on a team with Quinn and Bracky, and we slaughtered everybody. Like, they didn't even guess a single one of us, which was a lot of fun. It's very rare for me to be on a winning side of a what do you call it? The bad guys. I don't know. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. My dad's old dog ate a whole Terry's chocolate orange with no consequences. Wow. Lucky.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I had a Chihuahua that got into chocolate once, and he was fine.
It's weird. My parents used to give chocolate biscuits to my dogs, to our dogs. Yes. And I think it was okay in that sense because it was only a thin layer of chocolate on top of a big biscuit. So I think
that makes sense.
I think it was okay. But yeah, I actually didn't learn until much later in my life that chocolate was bad for dogs because they always just casually gave our dogs chocolate biscuits. So I was like, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, like, must not be that bad.
Yeah. But then I learned apparently that's a big no-no.
Yep. And I think it's like the darker the chocolate is, like the worse it is.
Tilly, don't bark. Oh, I don't know what she's upset about. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just saying, I think it's like dark chocolate is worse because it has more actual chocolate in it.
Okay.
But like I had a Chihuahua that was the tiniest little dog, and he got into like a bunch of chocolate, and he made it out just fine. So I don't know.
Well, dodged a chocolate bullet, I suppose. Tilly, why are you barking?
Yeah.
Did you come back, Marin? Are you there? Okay, I guess not. Samurai Tiger.
I think I heard him in the background of your microphone, maybe.
No, because they're not here.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Samurai Tiger, thank you for the 10 minutes. I also wanted to tell you that you did an amazing job in the most recent episode of Hiffle. Yes, for those of you who don't know, the second episode of the Hiffle series that Team 4-Star is putting out, edited by Devil Artemis, just came out today, and I reprised my role as Freezer, which was a lot of fun. He gets in Cell's face a lot. There's a lot of sniping, a lot of passive-aggressive bickering between the two of them, and that's always fun. Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. I made a chocolate cake once. The dogs knocked it off the counter and ate it whole in like 5 seconds. A spoonful of hydrogen peroxide made them throw up easily, but the vet should have told us to give it to them outside. The whole house smelled like chocolate cake for a while after that. Hydrogen peroxide is instant dog throw up medicine. Don't know what it does to cats, though. Okay. Interesting. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. If I know correctly, it's dark chocolate, which is really bad for them. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And Francisca, thank you for the 10 bits. One of my neighbors had a staffy dog called Trooper. He used to walk in past my house every day, and every time anyone was outside the house, he would plant himself down and not move until he got fussed. One time he got too excited and jumped up at my dad and headbutted him in the genitalia. Needless to say, my dad hit the floor. The dog apparently had a very, very hard head. And Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. We used to have a dog with horrible breath, so we gave him a Velament, and that made him fart horribly. I don't know what a Velament is.
I don't know what that is either.
Velament? Velament?
My sister's dog, though, extremely farty.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, we were, I was at their house last weekend, I think it was. And, like, we'll just be, like, casually talking, and then we'll hear a fart noise, and then we'll look down at the dog, and he's, like, scared at his own butt. I don't understand.
Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. It sounds like Marin's almost wrapped up, so we'll probably be able to continue shortly here. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. Also found out recently that certain sweeteners are super toxic to dogs too. Okay.
Yeah, you always have to look out for xylitol in peanut butter. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener that's often added to peanut butter.
I see.
And then, peanut butter is the treat that people like to give their dogs. So
Right.
got to make sure there's no xylitol in the peanut butter.
It's just death waiting around every sweet corner for them.
Basically. And they'll eat it no matter what.
They will. All right. Shouldn't be too long now, guys, and we'll be able to get back to Turnabout Big Top. Thank you for your patience.
I'll be right back.
No worries. Absolutely. Go ahead. Just taking a short break here, guys. A pee break for, in more ways than one, it sounds like. Thank you for joining the stream. For the final time we'll be playing Turnabout Big Top, and the penultimate case of Game 2 of Phoenix Wright. And we'll be doing what a lot of people say is the best case next time we play, which will be on Sunday, which will be starting the Matt on Guard case. I forget what it's called. Turnabout Goodbye or something? Turnabout and Farewell? I forget. Somebody said this is the name of it the other day, and it's gone. It's left my brain. And thank you to those of you who were here yesterday for my Yakuza stream, because that was fun. I love playing that game. We were stuck on the UFO catcher for a good 30-40 minutes. Farewell, my turnabout. Thank you, Sir Straw Hat. We were stuck on the UFO catcher for a good 40-45 minutes trying to get a Super Monkey Ball character.
To make your ass
Mavana PSN, thank you for subscribing for 6 months. Attorney Games. Remember, you can't spell rebuttal without but. You're right, Mavana. Not gonna lie, I have to cosplay Mo after this. Well, Stolas, you're in luck. I'm sure there's lots of clown costumes available. I don't know if you'll be able to find any outfits that have just teeth all over them, but you can improvise, I'm sure. Farewell, my turnabout. I see. The toilet guy. Did I talk about a toilet guy just now? I don't remember. Welcome back. The toilet guy. What toilet? What are we on about? Toilets. Soupy has...
I feel like Nirvana just did something cool on Twitter.
Mavana did something cool on Twitter.
Didn't they tweeted me something earlier today, and my brain is a little fried, so I forgot what it was. But I feel like I owe Nirvana congratulations.
Nirvana, congratulations.
Maybe it's Minerva.
Minerva?
Up with Minerva. Maybe. I don't know. Well, even if Nirvana doesn't need congratulations. Congratulations,
Nirvana.
You made it.
Thank you for resubscribing. And Mr. Game, the toilet guy. Yes, you're right. We spent like an hour helping a guy on the toilet. I completely forgot. I was way more frustrated about the Super Monkey Ball Because at least the toilet guy was easy to deal with. Mr. Game and
So-
Time, thank you for following.
Nothing.
The toilet guy was a side quest in Yakuza Like a Dragon. He needed toilet paper. And he kept needing toilet paper. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. Our cats have a horrible habit of sitting on cake boxes with cakes in them. Now the cat has become the cake.
If it fits, they sits.
And Perfect Francisca, thank you for the 10 bits. On the flip side, though, the person who lived opposite to us also had a staffy, and as a puppy, he was insane. One time I went to help my dad get the shopping out of the car, only to find my dad standing there with his little dog hanging off his arm trying to bite through the jacket. As he got older, he mellowed out, but for me, who was scared of dogs as a general rule, that image is stuck with me. I know staffies are lovely dogs, so I can't paint them the same, but that dog was crazy. Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
WB.
I
Thank you.
remember that hand from Majora's Mask. All right. Shall we
But
continue?
yeah, sorry. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I ran away real fast.
No worries.
You're good.
Harley was real restless, and I was like, maybe I should let him out. And then I watched him like go into a pet bed, and the rest is history. So,
Oh.
and unfortunately, I had to clean it up all the way downstairs. So it took a minute. We're
You're good.
okay though. House is clean. Harley's okay.
Hey.
I'm tired.
As long
I'm
as that cat
sorry.
didn't get peed on.
No, Fat Cat was spared, thank Christ.
Oh.
I think he knew better.
Don't pee on that fat cat.
No, Fat Cat, no.
You'd have to order another one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. That's a lot more than a fucking $20 pet bed. But yeah. So anyway, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. Sorry, old man. Old man
Old
cat.
Harley.
And my fault, really.
No worries.
You're
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him, says the bitch with the whip.
The whip.
The
Thank you.
whip.
Thank you.
Darth Maduro. Can I just say I'm probably the only nerd in the world who hasn't played Majora's Mask? You need to get on that, Darth Maduro. That's my favorite Zelda game.
I haven't played it either.
You need to get on that,
Have you
Soupy. It's my
played
favorite
Ocarina of
Zelda
Time?
game. That woman will sink to any low to win a case. Acro's physical state.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head.
There are far too many of you that haven't played Majora's Mask. I need to stream that one time.
Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think?
Marin, Mavana thinks that Marin was thinking of you sending them Bruce Willis urine tester as a stream meme.
Yes, I definitely owe you congratulations on the successful creation of Bruce Willis urine tester.
I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift the bust and carry it over to the window. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright?
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. We also ordered groceries in, and one day we had a cherry pie sitting on the porch, and we went out to get it. Oh, cherry pie. I found a squirrel getting into it, and the next day someone took the whole pie, box and all. Oh,
Wow.
That was a
Rough
lucky,
neighborhood.
lucky squirrel. I'd still
Cherry pie thieves around every corner.
like to proceed with my cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. Yes, a lot of bad memories about sculptulas.
Ugh.
Should I just press?
So, we can just go ahead and present evidence in this one, I believe. Because, it's like, I know what happened, so we don't need to
Okay.
press, but it's up to you. I can tell you what it is, or
No,
you can...
let me just have a look.
try to figure it
and,
out. Okay.
What have we got in evidence? Feel free to chat while I'm looking at things.
Can
Yeah.
we check the note real quick? I
Check.
just want to look at it.
Sure. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Okay.
So maybe if he didn't know, if he says something like where he's like, how am I supposed to know where you were?
Is that what he said?
I think-
Oh, you're
no,
saying in
maybe
case he
Francisca
does.
did?
I see.
Yeah, if he did, somebody did. So if it was him, then you can present that letter to him, because then he would know. Soupy.
Soupy really wants
It's like
to tell.
I don't want to like spoil it, but
But I also want to get out of this trial.
Yeah.
So just tell
Yeah.
us. Go on.
so when he says it's impossible that like for him to know where the ringmaster would have been,
Yup.
it's the box, I think.
Oh,
Because he could have been on the box?
not that statement. Not that statement.
Uh,
Not
the
that
the previous one, I think.
Oh, okay.
No.
Big-
The last. The
It's
next
second. I think it's the second to last one.
one.
Keep going.
Oh,
That
okay.
one. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
You're good.
Oh, I see. He'd be bending over the box and he'd know.
Right.
Yeah. He left it for him.
Mama Carnage, thanks for the 10 bits. Despite never playing Majora's Mask or any Zelda for that matter, I do have
Oh.
a fan album of the soundtrack by Theophany. If you haven't heard it, I suggest y'all do. It's amazing. All right. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you?
What
are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
What the fets? Thank you for resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Objections so aggressively. You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add.
Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Big. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence?
But I did such a good job hinting.
Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. I wonder if presenting the photo of him over the box would have also done it.
Probably. There are several places like where you can present different evidence, so and still get to the same conclusion.
Stolas says flat ass.
The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over?
The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here?
Ooh.
When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
At the scene crime.
Is that what it said? The scene
Yeah.
crime?
At the scene crime.
I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense.
Silverwood 1, thank you for the 200 bits. Some say in the box is Game Boy Color. I don't know why, but they do.
It's Samuel L. Jackson.
The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear.
You mean?
If the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box,
There would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim.
Really?
All right.
Order! This is unbelievable.
Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward.
So the next question I have is who placed that wooden box at the scene?
It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. If the murderer was seen flying away from the scene of the crime and they think it's Acro, did Acro just fall over the victim, was thrown out of his wheelchair, essentially flying? I certainly don't know if that's what I think happened, but there's a chance that the judge thinks that is what happened.
You'll see.
Ow!
Allow me to whip some sense into you. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box.
That's why the box was so specially made. Also, ow!
This is especially made.
Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. Honestly, I was making a joke that may have happened, but I was going for comedy. I thought you were too. So the weight, I assume.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's 20 pounds.
Yeah.
It's got to be made to make him struggle.
It's got to be that because they specifically mentioned the weight
Yeah.
of it in the description.
We don't know what's in the box.
We know what's in the box,
the
I
salt,
believe.
the
It was
pepper
just a
shaker.
pepper grinder.
It was it was the seasoning thing.
Perfect, Francisco, thanks for the 10 bits. Jeez, Franny, calm the fuck down, whips the brat back. The box has a remarkable weight.
Wait.
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Just to lift up this...
She thick.
This box thick, as they say, with 2 C's, Mr. Wright.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have required...
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down and then lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say?
One would say. That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. And in charge.
The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
That is correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down.
Squats.
Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place.
Cool.
What the fats? Thank you for the 100 bits. Life. I assume you meant lift with your legs, but you put life with your legs. Life with
Thick
my
thighs
legs.
save lives.
Man, that box thick. Okay. Does she even bother to listen to me anymore? I don't know who she is in this context, but
Probably
Francisca?
Francisca.
I've heard what you've had to say.
huh?
I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you drop it? Did you drop the bust onto the ringmaster? What are you talking about? Even if I had wanted to do such a thing, I couldn't.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. Right, are you suggesting that the box had too much junk in that trunk? Quite literally. What?
Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of this bust?
The cafeteria.
But I did forget. Was it the
I think you can say either one.
I'm gonna say I forget, because I do
Go for
forget.
it.
I kind of forget.
Listen to women. Even though I'm not a woman. No, Nick, don't tell me you're losing your memory already. Yeah.
No. Let's not get carried away.
No. Hey, stick out your head a little. I got just the thing. A Maya kick!
Enough of that. No horseplay in this courtroom. And no kicking the defense attorney. Whipping,
Why
that's fine
not?
though.
Yeah.
According to the court record, the bus disappeared from the cafeteria.
All right.
Whipping isn't horseplay, it's discipline.
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself.
That means
You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room?
Huh.
you see, Mr. Pepe. Explain that. don't forget, you said there was no accomplice.
Ah,
Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria.
yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed.
Monkey.
Monkey, I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all.
Monkey.
All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation.
That is a blast from the past, Sir Straw Hat.
How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room?
Monkey.
Is it the monkey? Because it's a heavy bust.
Pretty sure, yeah. Because it's shiny and he
Of
likes shiny
course,
things.
yes. And we found it there? Did we find it there?
I think it was in the pile, right? No, wait, we haven't found the bus yet.
Right. But that makes
Yeah,
sense.
We just know he likes shiny things.
Monkey.
A monkey?
Can't see it carrying a bust. Everyone knows Money. He loves shiny objects of any size.
For instance, he stole the ventriloquist ring.
Right, that's what we found.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. What a goofy monkey.
Home?
Ow!
Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room?
Why is he so taken aback by that?
A monkey?
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
But busts are. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record.
My, those are some very nice cars he's holding.
Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny.
Wow.
Acro! Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room. Everyone's so shocked by Acro's room.
If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
So wait, this guy relies on the monkey to help him?
Yes? Order! Order! I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at the moment?
I don't know.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. I suggest the monkey needs a punishment. Should I suggest a spanking? I used to make spank the monkey jokes in class, and with when I knew my teachers didn't understand what it meant, and all the classroom would giggle, and the teacher would be like, "What? A monkey?"
We're searching for it as we speak.
This is a strange turn of events. If that monkey did not steal the bust, then what happens to this case?
Well, in that event, something else must have been used as the murder weapon.
Well, Or maybe this bust was the murder weapon, but it was used by accident.
That's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron.
Baka.
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow!
Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Flamboozled. Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix.
And what is that?
You should know. You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
Ah!
There is no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
But that's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you down.
I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Dr. Phil. The clown saw the murderer. Who was it then?
The clown saw the murderer.
It was the bust.
Yep.
Right.
You put
I'm
the
stupid.
cloak
I
on the
thought we'd already
bus.
established that. That's my bad. I'd figured it out in my brain. Where is it?
I think it's. I don't know.
There we are.
But what we established was that it's possible that it was the murder weapon.
Right.
We haven't established
That the
yet that
person-
it's possible that it was the murderer.
He saw Max's boobs. Ow!
I asked who was the other person most saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Au contraire, mon frère. Which is not right, because that's my brother, right? It does indeed have
no
something
idea.
to do with the question. Ma fille would be my sister, I think.
Mm.
But it doesn't rhyme, so.
Do you really think that Phoenix Wright knows French well enough to understand what he's saying, or do you think he's just saying it because it's cute and it rhymes?
Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. Oh, ma sœur. That's right, my sister.
How is that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust.
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw just happened to be wearing a cloak.
There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. Or a cloak like that could easily get snagged on the bust if they came into contact. Perfect, Francisca. Thank you for the 5 bits. Objection. You are a narrow-minded fool who foolishly cannot comprehend even the most simple of theories, Fraulein von Karma.
Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Said like The Rock.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree?
No! He caught me.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust?
I would assume bloody Acro, but I don't know.
I don't think he had it.
Who had the cloak?
I think it must be the ringmaster, right? Because he was the only one with Max at the time, and then he left.
Yeah.
Maybe it got stuck on him and it hit him?
I think that might be right.
Okay. Because he had a cloak, right?
I think so.
All right.
I think he did leave wearing a cloak, right?
Right, because the
Yeah,
other
because
guy,
it was cold.
the ventriloquist saw someone with a cloak and was like, "Oh, it must have been Max," but they were like, "It's probably the ringmaster." Okay.
I think so.
Of a fool! Him?
You are saying it was the victim himself? Russell Berry?
That's what I'm saying.
A pleasure to make your ass acquainted.
I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust?
Jalahaz T, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 2 months. placed the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
And what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
In Edgeworth's butt. I mean...
Explain yourself.
Ah,
Nick! Did you really put it in Mr. Edgeworth's butt?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together.
In
Can it
Edgeworth's
fuck me?
butt. Can it?
There's
fuck
really
me?
only one picture I can paint anyways. Edgeworth's butt. All...
And that's art.
There you go. That's why all art is shit, if it's not just Edgeworth. All right.
Just tasteful dudes of Edgeworth wearing only a cravat.
So you want to know what...
And socks!
And socks.
Socks and loafers.
So you really want to know what really happened really that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a fucking annoying ventriloquist and his even more annoying puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. I'm sorry I'm boring you, Francisca. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bust hit the victim. Oh. The magic.
What happened to the roses, though?
Yeah.
You wait just a second, Damus.
Glitch Gaming, thank you for the 30 bits. I hate to butt in, but I think Nick really did put it in Edgeworth's butt, and he liked it. Just like Joey likes pepperoni pizza, and not his friendship with Yuki.
I think that's my favorite bit comment ever. Pepperoni pizza and butt sex. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be.
It is pretty hokey. Here's the thing, like, this kind of makes the case even more frustrating because not only is it a bunch of dicks, like as witnesses and or as suspects, it's also just the most completely implausible manner of this playing out.
Totally. Yeah.
And you're supposed to figure that out. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The thinker was pretty hokey. With the shock of impact, it threw up the cloak and it got snagged onto the bust.
Snake.
That's when the sound was heard by a witness and he took a look out of his window. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. Maybe we can try it on Francisca to see if it's plausible. Oh. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. Okay, so the implication here is that Acro didn't plan for the bust to be mistaken as the guy.
Yeah, I think he was just counting on no witnesses in the first place.
But it just worked out that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the way you kill him. No witnesses.
There he goes. Look at circus sound effects. And that is how the magical murderer disappeared into the sky. Came to be. Oh. Okay. That was a weird phrase.
Thoughts? What the fuck?
Now you know how the murder actually took place. I'm a good lawyer. And now you know who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the scene.
I don't
Acro.
remember why I don't fucking remember this shit. It's so stupid.
Acro. It could only have been you.
Break him down, make him confess so we can go home and eat Miles Edgeworth's
His what, Marin? His what?
his cat.
Oh,
His cat, huh?
His cat.
his cat.
You don't know how he identifies. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us.
Perfect, Francisca. Thanks for the 5 bits. Nice theory. Where is your proof, Dr. Phil, defense attorney? He sure has. But he has to come to the end of his rope now.
Oh, Harley. So,
What now?
you've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence?
What's that?
Never heard of it.
In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. That's bullshit.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well.
I like to think
Up
that
the shut fuck judge. Oh.
this game takes place in Japanifornia and Francisca is from Whipadelphia.
Whipadelphia.
Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
Very important update. Harley is accepting belly rubs.
Harley.
He's curling up like a little worm. Anyway. Nick, they say they want evidence.
Thanks for the Harley update, Maya. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method.
It's important.
But
Do
still,
not feel good.
but there is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. And about Mo.
Big boy. Unusual.
A contradiction, actually.
Okay then, use that and get out of this jam. Get out!
Get out! Derek
Stop
Anthony,
feeding
stop
it.
feeding it. Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. The truth is, it was Melvin giving the ringmaster a hug, of course. And Monument to Awfulness, thank you for the 5 bits. Judge, I'm gonna need you to shut that bullshit up, Chief. I'm calling bullshit, lawyer man. The words spouting from your mouth are insane. Right, Benito? Benito is the gavel's name. He thinks it's alive. Nobody has the heart to tell him it's his only friend.
Aw,
That went on
Judge.
we went on a journey there.
His grandchildren don't like him very much.
How sad.
So his gavel's his only friend.
That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright.
Stop talking about my gavel.
Talking about how much my grandchildren don't like me. I already know. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case.
I can only assume it's the note. We haven't used it really before till now.
I don't know.
There's a contradiction, all right. How could they have called it Pokemon the first movie when there's no way they could have known there would have been a second one? And I haven't seen the second one, so I don't know if there is.
He's only ever seen one movie.
One?
There's a second Pokemon movie?
What's a loogie?
The song.
Luigia.
The song.
The thong.
The song.
The thong.
I want to say it's the note, but I don't know.
I don't know.
The Straw Hat says it's the
Kenny
hat.
Knee.
I think it is the hat, actually.
Oh yeah, because everyone saw the hat, but the hat was left on the scene of the crime.
Oh.
And the bust already has a hat, so that must be...
Oh, that's why
Two
Acro's
hats.
testimony is real. Because he did see a hat.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Stella Coyote, thank you for the 10 bits. The Pokemon Company just knew. Better than the folks behind Doug's first movie. Oh.
Ooh.
Sick burn on Doug.
Sick burn. Damn, Billy West is gonna come eat you.
Was that Billy West?
I think
I never watched that show. The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Moe's testimony. What were they, Francisca?
Yeah, it is Billy West, I think. The silk hat was one. The white roses were another.
But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions.
Hang on a second here. Rearranging my windows. You fool! Do you ever shut up?
Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Moe said yesterday? He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Moe saw was actually the bust.
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of.
Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
Remember what the ventriloquist said in court. He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night, on his ample boobas. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Hey? Can you do it, Nick?
Yep, of course. I can explain all of it. Just call me Clarissa.
What was that?
It was a dated reference to an early 90s show. Please recall the instant when the cloak was snagged onto the bust. I just really like saying snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Yep. Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. I don't know if that is really okay.
I hate this case so much.
Which explains why Moe didn't see it. You gotta suspend disbelief a lot for this. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. The ass of the bust.
The ass of the boobs, you may say. Order! Order!
People just freaked out because I said backside.
This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me.
Stella Coyote, thanks for the 10 bits. Clarissa, wait, does that mean the actual murderer was Ferguson?
Was Ferguson the kid who climbs through the window?
See, I've never watched the show, so...
Oh, really?
I'm aware of a guy climbing through the window, so I'm going to guess that it was Ferguson that was...
That's literally all I remember about it.
A guy went up the ladder.
The
Yeah.
windowsill, and then the guitar going...
Yeah. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Oh.
Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Carmel will finally throw in the towel.
Apparently the guy who climbed in the ladder through the window was Sean. So who was
Wait,
Ferguson?
who's Ferguson?
It's Ferguson, like, Clarissa's, like, the villain of the show?
Yeah, was there an arch nemesis I don't remember?
Was someone trying to de-explain things? Was there, like, a weird sort of conspiracy theorist
her
character that would...
brother.
Oh,
Ferguson covers it up.
that's the spin-off.
He works for the FBI.
Yeah.
You say...
Like 24, but Nickelodeon.
Did you say this line?
Yeah.
Okay.
dot dot dot. You didn't say the magic word. Well, so much for that theory.
Mr. Wright, do you mind?
What is it?
You took the time to research our circus, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't? Like the way I'm sweating and looking at everybody and hoping...
And the way that I don't know anything?
I'm a big idiot. A dum-dum.
If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track.
Why is that?
Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster.
Okay, now the note is going to come into play.
Yeah.
Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this could kill the ringmaster. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like we're taking a quick break. Could be the vet calling. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. But in the meantime, yeah, I don't know if this trial section has two parts to it, because it feels like we're really honing in on the real story here.
I believe it does have two parts.
It does?
But I don't think the last part is that long.
Okay.
Just because we've already been at it for so long.
Yes, we have. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. I would love to see one of those birds poop on... I'm just going to say it as you've written it. Francesca. I'm not a fan of Francesca. But yeah, so...
Sorry, I was getting a call. I didn't want to miss
Right.
anything in case it was the vet, but it was a fucking...
Your car warranty.
refinance
Yeah,
thing,
I was gonna say, was it your car warranty?
No, it was an actual guy, but he was like, "Oh, I'm calling from this financing company," and I'm like, "I was on unemployment. You already turned me down, so bye." Sick burn.
L Train 4444 LK question: any chance you'll play the two finer comedy endings to this case? They're pretty funny. I don't know anything about that. Is that like a fan thing?
I mean, there's two endings to the final case.
Yeah. But not involving comedy.
Yeah, I wouldn't go like at the end of at least one of them. I wouldn't do that.
You want to say your line?
And Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now.
All right, L Train. I'll keep an eye out. You let me know when I need to save, okay?
What do we do?
Perfect Francisca, thank you for the 10 bits. In West Whippadelphia, born and raised in the courtroom was where I spent all of my days. Chilling at the bench and willing all my trials, beating the win record of my brother Miles. When Mr. Phoenix Wright passed the bar, I wanted his career not to go far. So I got in a plane, and Maya got scared because the prosecuting child is never unprepared. That is some good, on the spot parody lyrics right there.
Yeah, that was fast,
That
too.
was good. Impressive.
There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster.
Acro's motive.
It seems that this case isn't over yet.
Oh, maybe
Which
he
sucks,
wasn't,
because I want to go home.
Yeah.
he wasn't trying to kill the ringmaster.
Very well. However, I feel like this is a good place to take a break.
Take a break.
Oh, we still have an hour.
Yep.
I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess.
Oh, we're going to get through it, though, if we just commit to it.
This court will now take a 10-minute recess. We're almost done. It's okay.
I think I might need to get a refill on my water.
Okay, we'll take a quick break.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm also going to go refill my
Sure
water.
thing.
Okay.
Be right back.
Monument to Awfulness, thank you for the 5 bits. So you see, Your Honor, I have proved beyond a reasonable doubt. My client is not the killer. Well, can you prove who is the killer? No, Your Honor, that's not my job. Guilty, sentence is death, no chance of parole or retrial. That's basically how it goes. You can prove that there's a very strong chance that this person didn't kill anybody. But if you can't give the evidence as to who did, They're the bad guy. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 10 bits. I read that to the opening of the Beverly Hillbillies theme. Black Gold, Texas Tea. Oil, that is. A classic. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 10 bits. This trial reminds me of one of my flights to NYC where it just goes on for ages and you're bored as fuck. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've been on a lot of planes in my time because of all my convention appearances that I've done. And being on a plane, that is the worst. Like just being in the Twilight Zone. And not the literal episode of the Twilight Zone where there's something on the wing of the plane, but being in limbo, like you're not doing anything. You're going somewhere, and you're just stuck in the bloody sky in a tube, and there's just nothing going on. I hate it. Evil Sea Monkeys. By the way, that Rightworth thing, I'll say this about it. It won't happen until the final case of the third game. Okay. Who's sending me? I'm not interested in stuff about Baltimore. Somebody must have signed me up to some sort of Baltimore mailing list or something, because every so often I get an email that is clearly meant for somebody who's in Baltimore. And I don't know why. I got an update on my new VTuber model that we're getting made. I'm very excited about it. They sent me a work in progress art for it. Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. The hover of planeland where time ceases to exist. The stranded of the information age. Yes. That's basically how it feels. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 5 bits. I have major anxiety on flights too. Turbulence ruins me so much, so flights going on forever really mess me up. I hate that, Mama Carnage. I'm on the same page. And the worst part for me was that for a long time I was flying out of England, so it was always like a good 10-hour flight at the very least, and sometimes I have to get on another plane afterwards. I just couldn't stand it. Couldn't abide it. It was
Hello, mon frere.
Hello there, ma soeur. Or ma petite fille. Baltimore, Maryland, or the lesser original Baltimore back in England. I think it's Baltimore, Maryland. I don't understand what any of the emails are about. Halloween Horror Nights. 30 years of screams. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, now in its 30th year, brings together terrifying haunted houses, sinister scare zones, outrageous live entertainment, and some of the park's most exhilarating attractions. Jack the Clown will be back as well, lunging from the shadows.
Jack the Clown.
Who is Jack the Clown?
The only thing I can think of is the clown mascot they had the first year that I worked there.
Could be.
And he was just a clown, like a ringleader clown.
Speaking of clowns, in this case and everything.
I was a clown with a chainsaw.
Oh, this is Orlando. Why am I getting emails about Orlando?
Because we went to Universal Studios once over there.
Yeah. Mama Carnage,
8
thank
years
you.
ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mama Carnage, thank you for the bit. I refuse to fly now without someone with me because my anxiety is getting so bad on flights that I'm going to break my fingers if I grip the arms of the seats any harder. Oof, I feel you. Flights, yeah, basic turbulence in flights, it drives me crazy because it's like, I'll look around and everybody else is able to deal with it. And I'm like, are we going to die? I'm like, is anybody else thinking about this? Is nobody else freaking out that we're moving like, whoa, whoa, whoa in the sky?
I think travel, like going places would be so much less stressful if you didn't have to do the going. Like if you could just snap your fingers and be there instead of needing to be at the airport 2 hours early and then sitting in a tiny little tube for however many hours and then getting off and needing to find a ride. I just want to be there.
Zalno,
being
thank you for the
places.
400 bits. You talking about Baltimore, hun? What you gonna get some Utz and some Old Bay? I don't know what accent I should be doing.
Nailed it.
I don't know what that was. There are only 2 types of clowns, killer clowns and ass clowns.
Oh.
That's that I think that Mo would qualify as an ass clown. Argonius Doge, how many cases are there where the actual killer is not one of the witnesses? I don't think we've had one yet.
I don't think there is one.
No. Oh no, people now know that they can send 1 bit. It's all good. Stephanie Sunshine, thanks for the 10 bits. Teleportation is my chosen superpower for that reason. I don't think I'd like to fly. Now I'm still bored, but I'm cold too. And Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 10 bits. As a big boy who is scared of heights, small places, and the ocean, flying over the ocean is my ultimate hell. It's not fun. I'll tell you what is the worst flying experience I've had, and it's happened a couple of times. Flying through a lightning storm, where you can literally, when you're in the clouds, and you can literally see the lightning, like, flowing through the clouds. I genuinely, one time I looked out the window, I could see so much electricity in the sky, and there's like pure darkness everywhere else, and it's just clouds like lighting up on fire, essentially, like bright white fire in the sky. And I genuinely looked out, I was like, I could be looking out at hell right now. This is crazy. What is going on? It was scary.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Monument to Awfulness, thank you for the bit. Wait, this entire time I could have used 1 bit. Well, I feel a right Wally. Ah, well, I get to help out the little Karibo, so I guess I can't complain. But I do appreciate it. Even 1 bit is still giving something. Mama Carnage, thank you for the 1 bit. It's so weird because 8 years ago when I flew by myself to Canada, I was absolutely fine. My last couple of trips to New York City in the last couple of years, I've just been so bad. Yeah, I know the feeling. And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. I've always wanted to go to the anime festival in Los Angeles. I assume you're talking about ALA.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Anime Expo? No, don't do it. It's a nightmare. It's a hellish fucking nightmare of people. It's like everyone
It's
just
too many.
congeals. Everyone congeals into a single person, and it's just a big, sweaty mass of
Sweaty.
humans.
That's where you get diseases.
That's where you get diseases. And also, like, the line to get in is a mile long. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Vampiro, thank you for the bit. And Mama Carnage, thank you for the bit. I always close the shutter thingy on the window so I can't see anything. Why do I do this to myself? Well, I go back and forth between how I feel about the window, because sometimes I like being able to look out the window so I get a grip of where I'm at. Because if I can see that we're stable and we're in the sky and we're not plummeting, I feel more confident. But sometimes if I look out there and I see how high up we are, I'm like, oh, that's terrifying. So I have to go back and forth between that. Sometimes I'm like opening and closing it over and over again.
I kind of like looking out the window.
There are times when I like it, yeah. Stephanie Sunshine, thank you for the 10 bits. I knew I always just use 10 because I tend to bit a lot, and I think it's just like less like spamming when I use at least 5, depending on how much attention I think my comment deserves. Yes, I honestly think that depending on the message, I might not read every message that comes with 1 bit, just because people can keep spamming that. So I might not read anything below 5 to 10 bits, depending on the length of the message. Monument to Awfulness, thank you for the bit. I like how her description of an anime con could also be applied to a brothel or some sort of porn club, and still mean the same thing. I mean, are they that far off?
I feel like Anime Expo has less organization to it.
Than a brothel, yeah.
Less safety, less organization.
Yeah.
More general hostility. Actually, probably an equal amount of general hostility towards their customer base.
All right, December 30th, 2:17 p.m. Let's get through this bloody trial. District Court, Defendant
Yes.
Lobby number 5.
Enough talking of strippers. I can't believe it. Acro.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. And to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus. Unbelievable. Ahem.
Is it Gumshoe? Oh,
Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
her voice got real deep when she was clearing her throat. Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. We were on a flight from LAX to PDX. Our flight was delayed. Finally, we got a plane painted like Shamu the whale. There was a person sitting ahead of us several rows, and he smelled up the whole plane with their drunk farts. Just like the real Shamu.
Yep.
He did. Psst, psst, cough. My, he's just a little twerp, isn't he?
Who was coughing?
I don't know.
Well, that's one way to put it. Cough.
Oh. Hey, pal.
Of course.
You're gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
A boy. Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
No.
Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyway.
I mean...
That is pure gender you are addressing, sir.
Now, detective. I'm sorry. Now, why don't you relax a little? You want a grilled cheese?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We have some really tasty grilled cheese. How about a card trick?
How about a card trick, detective? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned, what is it?
Oh.
Here you go.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
The result of our investigation. You can look at it later.
Won't Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh? Perfect Francisca, thank you for the 5 bits. Fact for the chat, there were over 300 banana-related injuries in Britain in 2001. And animals that lay eggs do not have belly buttons.
They don't have
I mean, that
health
makes
reports.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up till now has gone according to our plan.
Von Karma looked like she was in a pretty big hurry, though.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were put into place.
Yes, yes, yes. Boy, help.
Final plans?
Uh-huh. That reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Judgment comes at the very last instant.
Oh.
That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm going home.
Oh. Gumshoe's like, I'm not getting involved in this fucking case.
You had to stay up all night. What do they mean by that? The very last instant.
What a bunch of suckers.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. And I'm assuming this is referencing Marin's amazing belch. Is that Gumshoe's Barney Gumble impression?
Look, he can only afford very cheap beer that's like bread.
Everything he said seemed pretty cryptic to me. Ah,
Uh-oh. One more thing.
Husband. Ah! Don't scare me like that!
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
oh, by the way, Marin, you got a box of toilet paper in the that came to the door.
It's
Yeah, I
toilet
saw.
paper.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus.
It's,
I
it's
did
for all
not
of
get
us.
Yeah, I did not get a
But it was
giant
addressed
box
to
of
you.
toilet
It's
paper
all
for me.
Marin's toilet paper. You heard it here first, folks.
Just like that Yakuza subquest.
For me?
It's milk.
No.
The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it before it spoils.
An entire dairy's worth of milk for moi.
December 30th. 220 What is going on?
Why did it end on that?
Why is that a thing? December 30th, 2:27 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Let this be over.
Oh
Let
my
this
God.
end. Free us. Free us.
This court is now in session. Shall we continue our proceedings?
Let us do the case with the cute actor.
Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Blah. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingley.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the 100 bits. We have a Toto washlet toilet.
Ooh.
What is that?
Oh,
Toto
fancy.
washlet. What the fuck?
What is that?
It's
I
like
think it's just like a toilet with a bidet
Oh.
already installed, right?
Yeah, I mean it's at least a $300 bidet.
Nice.
Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a
Thinking about your fucking boyfriend, are you?
just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Am I ever okay?
Vampiro, thanks for the 5 bits. So just to be clear, this case sucks, right?
Yes.
There are some
God.
people in the chat who love this case. which
There are. but
surprises
we
me.
Are not them.
Yeah, we are not the people in the chat.
Gulp.
It's 420 Blaze It, says Ryu Karika. Thank you for the 5 bits.
Oh! Vape, 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 vape.
The Sir Straw Hat says I can actually not cross-examine this testimony.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
that
believe that's correct.
I'm accepting that advice just because it gets us to the end quicker.
Yes,
When we
please.
were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in.
He was the Big Berry.
He was the biggest berry. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
Sun God Moth says this is the Dark Souls 2 of cases.
You're such a thoughtful young man. This is the
Ouch.
Scots Tots of cases.
But I can't look away. I
Yeah.
can't skip it.
Hey, Mr. Nick, what you gonna do?
Here's some laptop batteries.
They're lithium.
God.
I really want to see Phoenix in the Scott's Tots episode.
It's just,
God.
you know that picture of Michael Scott cringing while they're all performing? It's just Phoenix with the sweat pouring down his face.
Someone Photoshop that, please. I don't have the strength to go and look for a screenshot from Scott's Tots myself.
Instead of the batteries, he gives them Hello Kitty laptop pieces.
He
Vampiro.
gives them law books.
As you heard, the victim deeply respected the victim.
Vampiro, thank you for the 420 bits. Perfect. Did you say the
Oh,
victim
20.
respected the victim?
Deeply
I think
respected
that's
the
what I heard too.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
it could be true.
We heard the
What?
victim respected the victim, not the
Oh.
witness respected the victim.
Lots of self-love for the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro could kill a man he held in such high esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Was that Maya? Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question.
But our last chance.
There's no need to cross-examine this witness.
Let us move on.
What's that?
Why was the ringmaster murdered? There is no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already.
I made it up. Dots.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor. If it's how do I
What is
function...
your problem?
Yeah.
Coping
What was it?
mechanisms and lots of coffee.
What was Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster? How about it? Can you explain that to me?
Of course I can.
You cannot provide one.
Oh, I can't provide one?
Nope.
What?
But I just said that I knew, didn't I?
But you cannot, specifically, you cannot provide a motive for him killing the
Okay.
ringmaster.
Oh,
You'll
you're
see.
right. The ringmaster.
The
yeah.
ringmaster,
Yeah.
I see.
Nick.
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start.
Yeah.
Your
definitely.
Honor.
We weren't trying to kill that guy.
The reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Get out!
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools are so full-heartedly foolish. Did you forget you made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, "This is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster." Did I get your American accent correct?
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
Cool.
The end of things.
Armageddon?
The bottom.
Acro.
The bottom.
You didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you?
You wanted to kill the blonde.
The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
And not the only one. What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murder plot was not the ringmaster. Stella Coyote, thank you for the 10 bits.
Who's been saying foolish fools? That's my bit.
And Derek Anthony, thank you for the 100 bits. I just found a Phoenix Wright shimeji of Phoenix himself. What is a shimeji?
I don't know.
We don't know what a
Hold on.
shimeji is.
No. Wakara nai.
Google tells me it's fungus.
What?
Like Shimeji mushroom.
Trust the fungus.
Is it a penis?
I don't know.
He did not plan to kill Russell Berry. Give us an update on what a shimeji is there, Derek Anthony.
Yeah. Let us know if it has any alternate meanings that we're not aware of.
Is it just a fungus with a weird Phoenix Wright haircut?
Yeah.